We just finalized an exclusive contract with Doki Doki Corporation. It's about to get insanely busy, and honestly, I need a completely fresh start both at work and in my personal life. That's why I want to cancel our deal with your company and get a divorce as well.
Really? Well, congrats.
What?
I'm Keiichi Sato, the CEO of Tokimeki Tech, and we deal in making light sensor components. Tonight, I came home with Nagisa Onomura, one of my employees, to get ready for a project we're working on. But you're asking for a divorce and want to cancel the contract as well?
Yep.
I walked into the living room to find my wife Haruka, also an executive at our client Waku Waku Opt, holding divorce papers.
We officially signed an exclusive contract with Doki Doki Corporation.
Our company has a certified supply chain system for quality control. This is Kazufumi Seto, who's in charge of sales over at Doki Doki Corp, a major industrial camera maker. Since Tokimeki Tech isn't certified, they won't be able to keep their contract with their company, right, Haruka?
Exactly. We need to integrate our entire supply chain due to the system. So we have no choice but to end our contract with you. It's clearly stated in the cancellation terms, isn't it?
Yeah, it says if the client changes its procurement policy, they can terminate the contract after discussion.
Alright. It's about to get insanely busy, and honestly, I want a fresh start both at work and in my personal life. So, I want to cancel our deal with your company and get a divorce as well.
Really? Well, congrats. If that's the case, I'm fine with ending both the marriage and the contract. Do your best out there.
What?
Wow, you're taking this surprisingly well. Honestly, I've been thinking about this for a while. Because our work was so tied together, anytime something went wrong at work, that stress hit our home life too. I'm not trying to blame you or anything. It's just the line between work and personal life got way too blurry, and it was exhausting.
Yeah, I felt that too. Alright, an amicable divorce then?
Yep, I'm fine with that.
Isn't this all a little sudden? I mean, even if he's a business partner, suddenly showing with another guy at home like that is just...
It's okay, Nagisa. I'm fine.
Well, if you say so, Keiichi.
Great! I'll move out tomorrow. And I'm going out for drinks with Kazufumi tonight.
All right. Well, I'm glad this didn't turn into a mess. It'd be great if we both could start fresh, both in business and in our personal lives.
Yeah, totally.
Here, these are the old documents you asked for. Just take whatever you need.
Thanks so much.
Sorry to keep you waiting, especially after you came all the way to my place.
Don't worry about it. There are tons of documents anyway. But if Waku Waku Opt ended their contract with us, that means we can finally announce that invention without hiding it.
The next day.
Wait, what? The contract with Waku Waku Opt is over? Saying yay feels weird, but honestly, what a relief.
Nah, I get what you mean.
We make super precise parts for light sensors, and with the kind of products we create, even the smallest mistake, like just a few microns, makes the entire thing worthless. But Waku Waku Opt just kept hitting us with impossible deadlines and ridiculous requests.
Yeah, getting some faulty items is just part of the deal and totally expected. But then, they told us we needed 90% of them to be good. I thought they were joking.
But from a business standpoint, are we gonna be okay?
Yeah, even without Waku Waku Opt, our sales are good enough to stay in the black. Plus, we've got Nagisa's invention.
Oh yeah, you're right. And that AI-controlled system that automatically aligns and fine-tunes everything. That invention is a huge breakthrough.
Come on, you're exaggerating, calling it a huge breakthrough.
No, it's totally not exaggerated. You automated a task that only really experienced technicians used to be able to do by hand. That's a huge deal. Honestly, if we were still with Waku Waku Opt, we'd have to be super cautious about announcing it. Their timing actually ended up being ideal for us.
True. The system is super accurate and really cuts down on defective parts. But getting it set up takes 1.5 times longer. Plus, before we can even use it, the environment, temperature, humidity, vibrations, all that stuff has to be stable. Even if we brought it up to Waku Waku Opt, they definitely wouldn't have changed their schedule for us.
Yeah, they just pile on more demands, which was pretty obvious.
They were super aggressive in how they worked, but since their orders always came through, they were really important in the business. We just couldn't be the ones to break off the deal, as it would have negatively impacted us. So them deciding to pull out themselves? Honestly, that's a huge relief, especially right now.
Nagisa's device uses a patented structure so no one can copy it easily. And it's not just for parts. Its tech can be applied to modules and other assemblies too. From here on, we can choose partners who actually make our workflow smoother. This invention puts us in the driver's seat, so let's all do our best more than ever.
You got it!
Oh, that's right. I already let Keiichi know, but just so you know, the patents related to this device, I'm transferring ownership to Tokimeki Tech, not keeping them for myself.
Wait, what? Seriously?
Yeah, this invention only exists because I was here. And unlike Haruka, I don't plan on graduating from the company. I want to grow together with Keiichi and everyone here.
Nagisa! That's amazing.
Oh, come on, you're making a big deal again.
But what if, someday, she changes her mind and leaves here too?
Keiichi, did you say something?
Oh, no, it's nothing. Meanwhile, at Waku Waku Opt.
Kazufumi, there's no way we can hit this schedule and deliver all this.
Yeah, it's a tight schedule, but this is how we want to move forward as a company. Also, we know a certain percentage of defective parts is unavoidable, but... Right, so within 1 month, make sure to bring the defect rate down under 10%.
Under 10% in 1 month?
That's the level of commitment I want from you all. Alright, well, I'm counting on you.
These demands are totally unrealistic.
But wasn't this exactly what we were doing to Tokimeki Tech?
Yeah, you're right. What in the world have we been doing?
What are you talking about? Landing a huge partnership with Doki Doki Corporation is a massive opportunity for us. Sure, the deadlines and quotas are rough, but that just means they really need us. If we give it our all, the results will definitely come back to us.
Right, if you say so.
Haruka is fired up, but...
We're still only this far? I mean, yeah, given the complexity, it makes sense. But the gap between this and Doki Doki Corporation's schedule is insane.
That's because their schedule is insane. Can't you talk to them, Haruka? You're the on-site lead, right?
Before, I could call the shots, but now I'm essentially just a messenger passing on orders. Working with Doki Doki Corporation is really rewarding, but their demands for production are completely out of touch. And figuring out how to meet those demands, being the one getting pushed, is rough.
A few days later, Haruka visited Han Factory, the new partner replacing Tokimeki Tech.
I see. So you need all this by the deadline?
Yeah, apparently this is the absolute best we can do while still matching Doki Doki Corporation's workflow.
Alright. We'll do what we can, but... Man, moments like this really make you wish we could use Tokimeki Tech's invention.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I actually met the inventor, Nagisa Onomura, the other day. I even asked for a photo. With an invention like that, she's gonna make waves in the industry. Honestly, even for Waku Waku Opt, it's gotta be a loss that Tokimeki Tech isn't recognized as a certified vendor by Doki Doki Corp.
Yeah.
A few days later,
Nothing's going right lately. As the on-site lead, I have to juggle demands from every direction. It never ends.
Haruka, are you okay? You've been crazy busy, and it feels like you're always running on adrenaline. You were coughing pretty badly yesterday, too.
No worries. It was just cold yesterday.
Please, don't push yourself too hard.
I won't. I'm adjusting everything properly. So right now, it's all about grinding it out. I want to make Kazufumi super proud. We're finally a couple, so I'm totally not letting him down. Oh, it's from Kazufumi. Hello?
Haruka, this is kinda sudden, but how would you feel about working at Doki Doki Corp?
Wait, what? Really? I can?
If you come over to our side, it would help us so much. And honestly, I'd be happy too.
Oh, okay. I'll go for it then.
Meanwhile, at Tokimeki Tech.
Jajang Corporation's announcement is getting a ton of buzz.
Yeah, it was one of their big flagship announcements, so I'm glad it landed well. Plus, now they've signed a partnership with our company and are using our patent to add ultra-high precision sensors to all their upcoming products. And that's all thanks to you, Nagisa. Honestly, maybe you should just be the CEO at this point.
What are you even talking about? I was only able to invent this because you were backing me up the whole time, Keiichi.
Nagisa.
You adjusted the schedule and built a proper development environment for us. You're always thinking about your employees. That's exactly why I made the patent company owned. So don't even joke like that.
Yeah, fair enough. Man, she's really adorable.
But Jajang Corporation is Doki Doki Corporation's rival. So who knows what moves they'll make next.
Yeah, Doki Doki Corp's definitely gonna make some big counter moves. I'll have to step it up. And sometime later, Haruka is now officially an employee at Doki Doki Corp. But
What on earth are you guys thinking? I get negotiating deadlines and payments, sure. But both Waku Waku Opt and Haha Factory is threatening to end the entire contract? Seriously?
we're at the point where ending the contract is a real possibility. It's that bad.
Lately, your schedules and demands have just been way too brutal. Nobody can keep up.
That's because this is a critical time for us at Doki Doki Corporation. You both know that our rival, Jajang Corporation's blowing up right now. Their tech, fame, and reputation are top tier, sure. But in terms of scale, our company still wins. To compete on price and accessibility, we need to boost output. That's what Kazufumi told me to push for. But ever since I transferred to Doki Doki Corporation, it feels like nobody's staying in sync with the plan anymore.
Haruka, with all due respect, don't you think you're siding with Doki Doki Corp way too much?
Huh?
Even though you did switch companies, you're still the on-site supervisor. That means you're still responsible for managing the coordination too.
Well, maybe Waku Waku Ops staff could help out a little, or...
We can't. We're drowning in our own workload. And honestly, we just can't keep up with Doki Doki Corp's insane demands anymore. Haruka was stuck right between Waku Waku Opt and Han Han Factory. And then, recently, Waku Waku Opt's delivery schedule has been slipping. I need that fixed ASAP. Also, Han Han Factory's been super slow. Make sure you handle that too.
Right, I got it. Waku Waku Ops delays are basically because my coordination with them is falling apart. And Haha Factory's issues came from those insane deadlines we pushed on them. If we can't shorten the deadlines anymore, we'll have to find another way.
Then do what Tokimeki Tech did. Reduce the defective rate first. That's the priority.
But Haha Factory can't take any more demands. They're at their limit.
Then we'll just outsource to one of our certified overseas factories. Following Kazufumi's instructions, Haruka contacted an overseas factory to manufacture devices with the same performance as Nagisa's invention. But a fire? What happened?
Yeah, according to the report, during testing the sensor's laser angle misaligned, overheated the internal mechanism, and caused a fire. They're requesting we shut the whole development project down.
I see. Bringing in a new certified partner would take tons of time and paperwork, which means the next move is... A few days later.
A consulting coach? He just barged in out of nowhere. And this is what he came to pitch? Seriously?
Yeah, at this point, there's basically no one in the industry who doesn't know your name, Nagisa. If we could have you consult our team, our company, and our client companies could really level up.
I'm gonna have to decline.
I see. But we're even willing to pay you what your talent deserves.
It's not about the money. I've already decided I'm sticking with Tokimeki Tech. And we've got our partnership with Jajang Corporation to think about too.
I see. I understand. Thank goodness.
I wrapped up the conversation with them.
Good job.
Can you believe this? Kazufumi literally tried to recruit me as a consulting coach. But I shut that down real quick. There's no way I'm leaving Tokimeki Tech.
Thank you. That seriously puts my mind at ease. To be honest, I was secretly watching to see what would happen.
Oh, really? Well, I can't blame you. Anyone would be cautious in this situation.
Yeah, true. A few days later. Hello, this is Tokimeki Tech?
Hi, I'm calling from Hanan Factory. You're the CEO, Keiichi Sato, right? There's something I need to report.
Something you need to report?
Yes. It sounds like Kazufumi from one of our partner companies has been planning to copy your patented device.
Wait, what?
And on top of that, he was talking about poaching Nagisa, the developer, to bring her into Doki Doki Corp.
That's definitely not something we can overlook. Thank you for letting us know.
No problem. Bye.
It looks like he might try to pull something again. A few days later. So, what brings you here today? We wanted to discuss renewing the contract between Tokimeki Tech and Waku Waku Opt, and potentially forming a new contract with our company, Doki Doki Corp.
But doesn't your company have an approved supply chain system?
Yes, which is why we'd like to designate Tokimeki Tech as an approved partner. There will be audits and quality checks, but in your case, it'd basically just be a formality. I've already drafted a provisional contract. I'm sorry, but we'll have to decline. What?
Why? Getting a deal with a big company like our Doki Doki Corporation is...
Provisional contract with Waku Waku Opt states that we must grant full rights to our patent usage. We can't agree to that. And besides, I've heard things. When Waku Waku Opt negotiated their deal with your company, your team's coordination was totally off. Deliveries got delayed, people were panicking, and even the shipping company almost got dragged into the chaos. Those issues violate the loss of trust clause we include in our contracts.
No way!
And Kazufumi, yes? I also heard something else. You've been planning to copy our patented device, is that true? So it is true. All I said was something similar, and that was just assuming we'd follow the correct legal steps. That's not all. You also had plans to get Nagisa to join your company.
Like I already said when you offered me that consulting coach job, I'm not leaving Tokimeki Tech. I couldn't have made that invention without Keiichi.
It seems like you care way too much about what's best for you.
But doesn't everyone go after what benefits them?
Sure, your own interests matter, but if that's all you care about, everything eventually falls apart. I mean, look at your company. You can't even get your act together, and problems keep popping up. If you don't have any cooperation from the people around you, even you're gonna hit a wall. You can't just force your ideal situation on everybody else. So please leave.
Fine.
If you'll excuse us. A month later. Our products all broke down at the same time.
Yeah. After investigating, we found the cause. We were supposed to use low-out gas materials, but someone mixed in regular materials instead. Everyone blindly followed the instructions our company set over, and the products that hit the market started failing a few weeks to a few months later. This is a pretty massive screw-up. So the heads of sales and design will face the appropriate disciplinary actions.
But wait, us?
Yeah, if you two had been more careful, our company's reputation wouldn't have taken such a hit. Is that all you wanted to say?
You're not planning to take any accountability as CEO? No conference for the press?
Looks like he's not planning to lift a finger.
You've gotta be kidding me.
Honestly, a lot of the chaos we've been dealing with probably started because the CEO of Doki Doki Corp kept dumping every mistake on the people below him. After this whole incident, the teamwork at both Doki Doki Corp and Waku Waku Opt slowly went south. A few years later, Doki Doki Corp, once a total powerhouse, completely vanished from the industry like it was never even there. Waku Waku Opt got dragged into bankruptcy along with them. Kazufumi and Haruka broke up and are now just bouncing between part-time gigs, trying to get into a big company.
Another rejection. And I used to be an executive.
I've gotta find a way to land a job at a big-name company, no matter what. But right now, it doesn't look promising. Meanwhile, on our side, Nagisa, you're incredible. Landing at 24th in the top 50 greatest industrial innovations of the decade? For that major business magazine? That's huge.
I barely made it into the top half.
You're also getting flooded with TV offers, and the internet is going nuts for you, calling you the beautiful inventor.
Hey, KG, you were probably worried before, right? That I'd leave your company?
To be honest, yeah, I was, but you didn't.
And just so you know, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying with Tokimeki Tech.
Actually, I'd rather you not just stay with Tokimeki Tech. I want you to stay by my side.
Of course.